Firewalls are essential for protecting your node, protecting your assets, and protecting your legs in a car from your engine's heat. Let's talk about your node's firewall and get down to the business of which traffic we actually want coming into your node. It's time to deploy UFW. UFW, what is it? UFW stands for Uncomplicated Firewall and is the firewall we recommend for our node. Today, we'll run through a series of commands which will set up a bunch of rules it will use to decide whether to accept or reject incoming network traffic. First, we'll create a rule to reject all incoming traffic by default. Then we'll go in and create specific rules for specific traffic that we need. We're gonna go full ham right off the bat here and deny all incoming traffic to our node simply by typing or copy pasting the command as follows: sudo UFW default deny incoming, then hit enter. We're using the sudo command, which asks you for your admin password periodically, so enter that if it prompts you. It should say the default incoming policy was changed to deny. Now we're going to configure rules for UFW, our firewall application, to poke some holes in the firewall for data using the TCP and UDP Internet Communication Protocols. In order to allow TCP connections over port 22 for SSH, the command we will need is sudo UFW allow 22/TCP, then hit enter. Bam! Rules are updated. Much success. Now, moving on, we're going to allow the execution client on our node to communicate with the Ethereum network over both TCP and UDP. Rocket Pool has standardized which ports to use, and for the execution client, it is port 30303. The first command for TCP is sudo UFW allow 30303/TCP, then hit enter. Bam! Firewall rules updated again. Next, we'll allow UDP to communicate over that same port. The command is the same, but with UDP at the end, as shown. Now we want to create a rule so the consensus client can connect to the network. This is done over port 9001. The command for this is sudo UFW allow 9001/TCP, then hit enter. Now let's run the same command for the UDP communication protocol. Sudo UFW allow 9001/UDP. Bam! Firewall rules updated. We've taken the time to create the rules. Now let's go ahead and enable the firewall itself. Type in the following command: sudo UFW enable. You'll see the return which reads, command may disrupt existing SSH connections. Proceed with operation. That means it might kick us out because we need to update the new rules in place for the firewall. Proceed with the operation by typing Y for yes and hit enter, and you are good to go. Nice job. You're well on your way to the next step, which is automatic security updates. On behalf of Rocket School, my name is JT.